All right. Waiting for a couple of vessels to come up here before I begin this halftime report. Let's see. Go ahead and send this notification out. All right, I'm going to go ahead and wait for another vessel to come into this room before I begin. Because we definitely got someone to talk about. All right, Vesta. So if you have come into this live, thank you. This is my first ever live on Tony Talks Vested Up, and we definitely have some information to discuss. So as of now, this has been a very defensive game. The Bengals defense is on point. The Cleveland Browns defense is on point. It seemed like we'll talk about that later. The Cleveland Browns offense is struggling. We know that a lot of players are hurt on defense. Shedeur Sanders does not have Junkins. Shedeur Sanders does not have Fannin, who is the tight end, but he also executes as a wide receiver. So you know Shedeur Sanders is struggling at this moment. Hopefully in the second quarter, he can get it moving. He can get back in his rhythm. This reminds me of the days when he was at Colorado and most of his weapons were ineffective or injured. Shedeur Sanders, I'm pretty sure him and Kevin Stefanski, I'm not going to mention that name. Hopefully Tommy Rees and Kevin Stefanski is in the locker room and Shedeur Sanders is in the locker room trying to get it together, try to get the offense moving. As of now, the defense is on point. So the defense have kept the Browns into this game. As of now, the score is 16-14. Joe Barrows, didn't I tell you in my last video that Joe Barrows was going to be so scared that he was going to be throwing that ball loosely? As we saw, there was a pick in the first quarter, there was a pick in the second quarter, and both times the Cleveland defense, number 30, Devin Bush, and also number 27, I think we just acquired him in August, they both made a touchdown. That's the only reason that we are up in this game. But I'm pretty sure Shedeur Sanders is in that locker room and he's talking to himself and he is getting motivated and he's going to make it happen in the second half. So as of now, Shedeur Sanders is 5-8 for a total of 58 yards. Joe Barrows, he's clicking a little bit more, even though he's scared of Myles Garrett. Myles Garrett has not got that sack record, but I'm pretty sure in the second half, everybody's going to warm up. They're going to come out motivated. Myles Garrett, he's going to get that sack record today. He's going to get that sack record today that's held currently by Michael Strahan and TJ Watts. So with that aside, the defense, come back out, do what you need to do. Shedeur Sanders in the offense. Jerry Jeudy, you could have at least put your hand up to attempt to catch that ball. At least put your hands up, Jerry Jeudy. But this is the last game. This is definitely the last game of the season. And then maybe next year we'll talk about another wide receiver that's going to help out Shedeur Sanders. But as of right now, Jerry Jeudy, just put your hands up and attempt to catch the ball. All right, the tight ends, of course, Njoku is out, Fannin is out. So really, Shedeur Sanders, he's leaning on Whiteheart. I saw Whiteheart also on defense, if I'm not mistaken. So he's leaning on Whiteheart. He's also leaning on, who's the other gentleman name? Bates. I haven't seen Bates. So we just need to get that offense up, motivated. Shedeur Sanders is very cold. He's very cold for two reasons. He cannot get into his offense, and also the defense has been executing so well. The defense has been carrying the team. So Shedeur Sanders, I'm pretty sure he's in that locker room. He's trying to get it together. He's trying to make some plans happen. Hopefully they're going to let Shedeur come out at halftime and start warming up. Once he gets into that rhythm, that's all Shedeur Sanders need to do. Get into that rhythm. They got to come up with more plays because, you know, Jerry Jeudy, he's not attempting to catch no balls today. The pocket is collapsing. Cam Robinson once again on the left-hand side. Cam Robinson, let me tell you one thing. Cam Robinson if Bettino has a defender and you see an open guy open on the left-hand side, Cam Robinson, just sacrifice your body and just block for Shedeur at least the second half of the game. This is the last half. This is the last game of the season. Cam Robinson, I understand it may not be no player behind you. It may not be a depth chart, but Cam Robinson, just sacrifice your body for the next 2 quarters of this game and just give us something to think about. No members on the O-line is currently under contract. I got that. But you're still getting paid to execute and attempt to win the games and protect Shedeur Sanders, Cam Robinson. But as you know, for the last 3 weeks, he's not hearing none of us. He's definitely not hearing us on YouTube. He's just continued just to do what he got to do. You know why? Because he's gotten no better. So we're going to move forward from that. But Cam Robinson. So I really don't know. I really thought with the Bengals pass rush being 30th in the NFL, I really thought Shedeur Sanders would be able to execute that air raid, those missiles that I want to see. As of not, he's not been able to do that, but hopefully the second half, Shedeur Sanders, just like in Colorado, Shedeur Sanders is a different person in the second half. My prayers to Shedeur Sanders and all the members on the team, I want them to stay healthy, but this next 2 quarters, these final 2 quarters of this year, NFL regular season, he needs to come out and he needs to throw that ball down the field. But he has to have somebody to catch that ball. He has to have somebody to catch that ball. So I don't know what they're going to do. But Myles Garrett, you are doing an excellent job, but I need you to go ahead and scare up Joe Barrow some more. And guess what? I wouldn't be surprised in the 4th quarter if Kevin Stefanski, you already know who his quarterback is, and Tommy Rees, they may allow Dillon Gabriel to get out there at least maybe the five last minutes of the game if it's not a tight game. Because as you saw with the Bengals, they did let Joe Flacco out there for a few reps. So, I mean, I wouldn't be mad if they let Dillon Gabriel out there for a few minutes. But I'm not really, I don't want to see him. I want Shedeur Sanders to go ahead and get this win. I don't care if it's on the back of the defense. This win will go towards Shedeur's record, his stats, and his resume, just in case they do trade him next year, because we don't know if they're going to trade him. So as up to this then, we have to consider all things. So let me go ahead. So in the Battle of Ohio, as you know, it's already just a defensive game on both sides. Myles Garrett, he's still checking the record. He's still chasing that record. It hasn't happened yet. I really thought that he would have been out there, got Joe Barrow at least twice, but it didn't happen in the 1st quarter. It didn't happen in the 2nd quarter, maybe the 3rd quarter, but he has been close. He definitely has been close. He's been close. Myles Garrett been close, so we shall see. Let me see, check my other notes. But yeah, and regarding the O-line, the first quarter O-line, they were magnificent. I really thought they had a chance. They were, but in the 2nd quarter, that left side was weak. So they got to fix that. They definitely got it. Everybody know you got to fix that in the draft. The Cleveland Browns should focus on, as we already said throughout the weeks, the O-line, definitely the left side, which is Shedeur Sanders side, and the wide receiver core. That is your 2 main. Jerry Jeudy, put your hands up. Attempt to catch the ball, Jerry Jeudy. Attempt to catch the ball. But I already said enough in that. But Cam Robinson, Jerry Jeudy, Shedeur Sanders really doesn't have any weapons. He doesn't have any weapons. They have put all 3 of the running backs out there. They put Williams out there. They've also put Speedy Sanders out there, Rocket Sanders out there. They've also put Sampson out there. Very little production, but hopefully during the second half of the game, as you know, that is Shedeur Sanders. That's where he makes his bread and butter. So in the second half, I do expect Shedeur Sanders to be totally different. One thing I don't like about Shedeur Sanders, he always changes his shoes before every game. He comes into each game with brand new shoes. I can't believe I saw him slip. I don't know if he's nervous. I don't know if he's overthinking everything, but Shedeur Sanders at least come in for the next 2 quarters, the last 2 quarters of this game, more relaxed. He just needs to calm down and relax. So, Vesters, I got 3 more minutes, so I'm going to go to the comments. Let's see what's going on. The pink slips we be giving out to the Browns player. To me, most of them gave up and don't care. I mean, that's a possibility. I mean, that's a possibility. It is the last game. They're not going to the playoffs, so that is a possibility. Got my fingers crossed all the way from Florida. Hey, all right, Florida in the house. All right, Florida in the house. Heavy on their pink slips, Jerry and Kevin Shipper. Hey, let me tell you one thing about Kevin Stefanski. Hey, I already put that video out about Kevin Stefanski. I think after this game, tomorrow morning, about 6 o'clock, it's going to hit the news that Kevin Stefanski has been released. Look, he's been alluding to it. Tony Grossi has been alluding to it. Mary Kay Cabot has been alluding to it. Everybody has been alluded to it except for Jimmy Haslam. So I think Kevin, and I can't believe the announcer said if Kevin Stefanski got fired tonight, he'll be picked up tomorrow. Be picked up tomorrow by who? What team in the NFL wants to lose on the Kevin Stefanski play calling skills? He dinks and dunks. He doesn't have plays to go down the fields. All right, Vesters, I got 2 more minutes. I'm going to respect your time. Thanks for the shout out. All right, Q Empress, you are my biggest fan coming all the way from Florida. All right, thank you. That's what I'm talking about. We behind your nephew. The offensive line is trash praying for your nephew. There you go. Hey, I like you, Vesta. Thank you, Vesta, for that. I definitely don't want to mispronounce your name, but Elijah. I'm going to say Elijah. Okay, Israel. I like that. Very strong name. Let me scroll up. All right, let's go, Sanders. All right, thank you, Trend. 20118. Thank you. All right, so Vesters, let me give you I got 1 more minute, but Vesters, hey, continue to stay into the game. Hey, let's go ahead and rally around Shedeur and all the players. We don't want no major injuries, especially at the end of the season. We don't want no major injuries or minor injuries. That's the issue with Cleveland Browns. They just all of their key players are just injured right now. But Shedeur Sanders at least got to find somebody that's going to dig in deep and give them their best. Conley is working. I haven't seen Tillman. I haven't seen Isaiah Bond. So second quarter, I'm just expecting missiles and air raids. Shedeur Sanders, just calm down. Just get it together. All right, Vesters, let's see right here. What else? Thank you. Everyone's supporting the channel. Thank you so much. Hallelujah. He will be. Got faith in him. I'm rooting for my boy. Yeah. All right, Vesters. So guess what? Until next time, make sure you get your notes, your drink, and your vest, because we vested up today. All right, Vesters, continue to enjoy the game, and hopefully at the end of the game, we're going to come away with that W. All right, Vesters, thank you. Vesters.